As an entrepreneur with a lot of experience, I know just how valuable time is, especially in today's world where we have endless scrolling on social media, all of these distractions. It can be challenging to stay focused and to maximize your 24 hours that you have every single day. Here are some of my techniques and tips that I'm using every day to maximize my time and my efficiency throughout all of my projects, my life, and business. Number one, time blocking. Time blocking is super crucial. I absolutely love this technique. So what it is that you have specific times in your calendar that you time block for each individual task. For example, you have a project that you need to do in, like 2 weeks. You set up all of the blocks in your calendar for that certain task, and you need to do that task in that certain time. So what enables that is that your mind starts thinking, okay, how can I achieve that goal or that task in that certain time? And you limit yourself. And basically, if you time block everything, then you know that you can achieve everything that you want in that time frame that you have. Obviously, some tasks may take longer and then you have to adapt to that, but it's a great rule in general to time block stuff as much as possible. And for that, I also use an app called Motion. It's a calendar that basically you put in all your tasks, you put in your deadlines, and it time blocks your calendar for you, and it dynamically adapts to your speed and what you're doing, what you're not doing. It can also do repetitive tasks. It's a great app in general. Setting priorities and goals. You won't believe that a lot of people don't actually do this. I try to do it every single month to set up my goals for that month, my priorities. Also have that on a yearly basis. So I have yearly goals, I have monthly goals, and then I have week goals that I try to achieve in that time. It's super crucial to, stay focused on what your priority is, what your goal is, and have a look at what, suits that direction, right? So you don't want to do stuff that doesn't go or help with your goal. Just in general, by prioritizing your tasks based on your goals, you'll be able to stay focused and stay aligned with what you want. Tip number 3, delegating tasks. I do this with almost everything that I can. I try to give other people work and try to keep myself on the direction that I have. It's very easy for us to do the stuff on our own. However, if you think about time and value and what your goal is, you need to be very crucial of how you're spending that, right? So if there's somebody that you can pay, for example, to clean your house, it will free up some of your time, and then you can invest that time into something that's a bigger priority for you. For example, spending time with your family, achieving your business goals, etc. In general, just try to free up your time as much as possible for the tasks that are more important to you, rather than, doing all the stuff, for example, like cooking, cleaning, getting stuff done around the house, etc. It's a time waster. Eliminating distractions and time wasters. I bet you look at your phone at least 50 times a day, right? And you're on social media, you're on TikTok, you're checking your emails, doing phone calls, meetings, etc. Try to do stuff that matters to you and that only gives you added value, right? So, just dumb scrolling on TikTok, what are you going to learn from that? Probably nothing, right? So just try to automate some of the processes that you have. Try to eliminate distractions. For example, give yourself a window every 2-3 hours for 5 minutes where you're going to check your mail, phone calls, this and that, and have some deep work. That's something that was super helpful for me, is to have some deep work where I've been just focusing on one task for a certain amount of time and didn't do any other stuff, because once I've checked my phone or other stuff, it just gets my mind to a different task and then I'm totally screwed. So try to eliminate distractions. And also you can set up, for example, if you have an iPhone, I bet it's also available on Android, that you can set up different profiles for different focus modes. If I come to a certain place, for example, my work, it automatically switches to my work profile where I don't have Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, and so on turned on, because a lot of that stuff is not work related. And then, I try to also have different profiles. For example, when I come home, I have, some other messaging apps turned off, etc. And if in general, if you automate a lot of this stuff, it can help you in the long run. At the end of the day, time is your most valuable asset. So be careful with it and try to eliminate the stuff that don't help you, and set up goals, set up daily reminders and weekly tasks that will help you achieve your goals, and be very mindful of what you spend your time on, and constantly review your time management skills and processes. Also, a small pro tip, try tracking apps. For example, I use Clockify on my PC that tracks all of my stuff that I do there every single day. And then at the end of the day, I look at it and I see every single thing that I've been doing, how much time I've spent on it. And then I can see, for example, that I've been browsing too much on internet, or that I've spent a lot of time on Instagram or doing mails and so on. And it can help you, focus on stuff, and just in general try to track your time and be mindful of it. That's the biggest tip that I have. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a quick one, and if you can, improve every day slightly, that will make a massive difference in the long term. So just be mindful of your time, think about it, and review constantly what you've been doing.